Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome to another video. We're checking out the Diamond Aircraft DA40 NG. Now I looked up the real specs of this aircraft and it says it has about 180 horsepower with an IO6 360 AAVG piston engine. I'm not sure if that is accurate. And then there's another option here. Oh, here's the NG. The NG is actually a what is this? An AE300 turbocharged Commons Rail Interject 2.0 liter diesel. Okay, it's a diesel. I didn't know that. With the engine with 168 horsepower. This is real world specs. I got a little bit of stuff like max cruising speed. 16,000 feet is 200 and 154. Or, well, this one has two different ones. It says 285 kilometers or 154 knots. Cruising speed at 60% at 1400 feet or 14,000 feet is 124 knots. So it can go pretty high. Over here in Microsoft Flight Simulator, of course, the additions are a little bit off. With 12,999 feet. Max range of 940 miles. Of course, all this information doesn't seem to be too accurate, and this plane is not even good. I flew it offline. I tried it. Okay, we're gonna try it one more time here live for you guys. It has a couple different liveries with this VIP. There's a couple different variants. Of course, you got the default, and then you can do the, you know, Asobo and whatever junk they gave you here. I'm not impressed with this aircraft. Actually, Diamond DA42, there's another one made by Cal Productions. That I would probably recommend over this. This thing is like, just not that great right now. Maybe it'll get better in the future, but I started cold and dark. Well, I'll show you right here. And it would not start up for us. So I'm not sure what's going on with it. Asobo made this aircraft, and they usually make pretty aircraft, as you see right here. Asobo Studios. It seats 3. I think it seats 4 from what I read. I don't know if that's true or not. They only put 3 here. I guess they don't want 4 people in it. It cruises at 110 knots. It burns 15.40 gallons of fuel. Max altitude, of course, the 1299.9, and a range of 940 miles. So let's go inside here. We'll put it on the ground somewhere where there's still daylight, I guess, right? And we'll check it out. See if we can find a runway to put it on. We'll go to Midland. I don't know why I picked Midland, but why not? Here we go. Let's go here. So I'm gonna put it at cold and dark first, and then we'll change it after that. But it's not that great, this aircraft. I'm telling you right now, ladies and gentlemen. The Diamond DA40 XLS from Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's actually designed for 2020, but it does work in 2024. It doesn't have any of the features that I'm about to show you on the ground here. Also, if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing, smash the thumbs up, and thank you so much for the support of the channel. Our channel's growing good, guys. Can't do it without you. I really appreciate it. You know, I'm just a dad trying to make a living on YouTube to provide for the family. So if you want to support the channel, consider subscribing, smash the thumbs up. All right, let's go check out this aircraft. Back to the real stuff. So this does have like tie downs, right? Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Okay, so you can click on the back one. I'm gonna wait and show you and click on the front one here. Excuse me, buddy. Okay. That, oh, okay, I didn't even click it, but I was trying to click that. That's the tie downs. You can take the wheel chocks off. Now, the 42 from Cal Production doesn't have that because it's built for a 2024. Now, I have everything taken off outside of the aircraft, so we can go ahead inside. And it's, I have the battery on here, and all the avionics are going to come on in a second. We got the lights on. Everything should technically work. We have fuel set to normal. We have the throttle set. We're going to go ahead and try to start it up and see. Will it work today? I couldn't get it to start on the ground. This is the reason why I said I would not recommend this. I'm not sure if it's something I'm doing, but what the heck, man? It should start. I have the fuel on. Everything's working. Is there something I'm missing? Even if I put fuel pump on, it still doesn't work. So I'm not sure why it's not starting. And if I do Control Shift E, nothing. So there's something wrong with it as far as having it cold and dark on the ground. Definitely still bugs with this one. Would definitely not recommend flying it unless you like this plane that much. But what I'm going to have to do to get it up in the air and test fly it is we're going to have to go outside the simulator and back in. So we'll have to put ourselves back in on the ground here. Let's go ahead and zoom back in. That's one of these runways right here. And we'll just put ourselves start up, and I'll show you this aircraft. It flies good. It handles good. I can't get the engine parameters to work correctly either. Like the RPMs, if you overspeed the aircraft, they're supposed to work on their own, but I don't know. This aircraft is definitely not ready for flight. Wait, not... Hold on, let's see. Not ready for flight. So I say the acronym is a NRFF we have here. Not ready for flight. We got an NRFF. Let's go inside this bad boy here. Oop. Alright, here we go. We're inside the aircraft. It's started up. Let's take off and see what's going on with this thing. It handles okay on the ground. The lighting is not working that good inside the cabin, as you can see here. I turned the lighting up, and nothing really going on with that. And it just shoots off the ground when you take off. I don't think I even have flaps in here. There's no adjusting the engine parameters here. The view, when I click the view here, it goes to the back seat instead of going out to the regular view like a normal. So, a lot of things to note. Definitely not ready for flight. Flaps up. Let's do a stall. Well, I can't even use the views. This is the view to the right in the back seat. This is the view to the left. There is none. And we just stalled. Power on stall here. It's not doing anything. It finally snapped the right wing over, which is unusual. Alright, let's try one more power off stall. Let's try a power off stall here. Let's see what it does. Nose down. A little bit of right snap. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Can we recover? Okay, so this starts to spin out of control. That's quite interesting. I didn't know it had that characteristic. So, yeah, the views are not good. It's not working. The plane has glitches. It doesn't start cold and dark on the ground. I mean, just another piece of junk plane they threw in there, I guess, for now until they fix it. Probably one of the updates. I mean, it has been close, you know, I mean, it's getting almost close to a year of 2024, and it's still pretty bad, you know? But we're going to keep testing these planes. There's a lot of good planes, don't get me wrong. I do like the characteristics of flight with the aircrafts and all that, but definitely this one is a... What was my acronym again? NRFF? Not ready for flight. Oh, right. Let's land it in the grass, because why not, right? You know what? Let's take off. I don't know why this has so much power. It wouldn't let me brake. We're just going to come back around for a landing. Now it does. It's saying don't sink. Alright, here we go again, boys. Let's put full flaps and try to land it. We're going to land right here on the taxiway because why not? There we go. but definitely not ready for flight. Really crappy aircraft right here, guys. Would not recommend this one. Not to say anything bad about developers or anybody who has sensitive feelings. I'm just telling you what these planes are, if they're worth it, and if they're not. This one is not. It's not to talk bad about anybody or anything. It's just telling you the truth of the matter. Alright, brake on. I don't know why this doesn't want to stop even with the brake on here. And there it is. The Diamond DA40. It's a shame because this is a fantastic aircraft in, especially from Cal production, I would say. But this one in Asobo that is free with Microsoft Flight Simulator, it's pretty much trash, in my opinion. Anyway, whatever. Who am I? Let's turn this bad boy off. I don't... Look, the engine won't even stop. So it's definitely glitched out. I turned everything off, and it's still not powering off. Even the fuel is... Let me see, I'll turn the fuel off. Even the fuel's off, and it's still not working. So, yeah, definitely issues with this aircraft. Hopefully they work on it. The window doesn't open. This thing says it opens, but nothing happens. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Another huge piece of junk wasting space in your computer. Thank you guys for watching. Consider subscribing, smash a thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next series of single-engine aircrafts. Stay tuned for more. Bye.